it. Now, the strength of character is actually what impacts change in our lives. What we do every day is what makes us who we are. You cannot change from being who you are now to a better person without changing your character, changing your approach, or trying of course, character has to do with your perspective, your ideas, the knowledge you have inside of you, because these are the things that build character in us. So these areas are the areas you have to focus in. What am I taking in? What kind of people influences me? What kind of movies do I watch? What kind of stories do I look at or read or enjoy? What kind of environment am I exposed to? These are things that they control your perspective, they control your ideas and your knowledge. And of course, when they control your ideas and knowledge are equipped with whatever it is, or whatever kind of knowledge, it directly affects your character, and your character is like your life investment. Our character is what makes us who we are. You cannot be identified without your character. So your character could be how you perceive someone. It could be how you perceive opportunities. It could be how hard you work. It could be about laziness. It could be about commitment. It could be about seriousness. Some people are committed because they know that it pays to be committed. Some people are committed because they know that it pays to be committed. People invest in a vision, or in one or two things because they know that it pays to invest in something and to get a return in it. So the difference between you and someone whose life is more better is that they have knowledge, they have a sense of direction, they are influenced the right way. So first of all, you have to write down the things that powers your character. You might want to change the kind of books you read. You might want to change your circle of friends, because we feed from ourselves. Whoever you hang around with, you will definitely become like that person. It's so important that you take note of this. The environment you are exposed to also matters a lot. How you expose yourself, the kind of meetings you attend, the kind of places you go, the kind of discussions you engage yourself in, the kind of books, materials you equally read. It directly influences who you are. It influences your character. And once your character is influenced, you can't just stop doing what you are doing. You just find yourself acting. We act out what we know. We behave because we think this is the right way to go about it. So you have to know this. This is how it goes. So between you and now and the person you want to become, what are the things you need to stop doing and the things you need to start doing? So the list, you keep making the list. I just need to stop doing this. Maybe I oversleep. I spend time a lot with people, or I talk a lot. And or maybe you always see movies beyond time, like you spend much time with movies, or you are addicted to social media, or it could be anything. You just need to find out the things that eats your time. Time has a very good effect on change, because how you manage your time, how you use your time each day will determine how your life becomes. There are some people that they get busy doing so many things. Like, you are busy with so many things doesn't mean you are doing the right thing. You can equally get busy doing the wrong things. So make sure that the things you are investing your time in are things that are good, or things that are worth doing. Not everything is worth doing. Sometimes you could engage yourself with so many things that at the end of the day, all that you have done is not all you ought to do. So map out, or note exactly what you should put yourself into and what you shouldn't put yourself into. And until you take time to think about yourself. I always talk about this video behind the curtains. It's so important. A lot of people don't have time to assess themselves or to reassess themselves. They don't have time for themselves. They're always busy with work, busy with family, busy with a lot of things, busy with so many engagements. As much as engagements, these things are beautiful, there's always this place of giving yourself the opportunity to assess yourself, reassess yourself, look into yourself and adjust where you need to, just think about you and, just look at yourself. It's so important. So sometimes the problem you have about change is that you're not taking time to really look at yourself and know the things that you stop doing and the things that has impacted your life, and what you've done before and it did impact your life are things you should encourage yourself to do more, because this time around it will even impact you more. So always have time for yourself, a place of separation, a place of a place of prayer is good and beautiful. You also need a place of reassessing yourself, a place where you can actually look at yourself. What about your health? Just ask yourself some questions. What about you? What about me? What's going on with me? Am I living the life that God wants me to live? Am I enjoying my life? Are there things I'm missing out with? Are there mistakes I need to, adjust in? And are there some things I need to just stop doing to embrace some other things? You cannot necessarily find out what these things are until you take yourself behind the curtains. You just take your time, just take your, whether you are married or single or older, just find a way to take out time to reassess your life, your motives, because sometimes we run in a pace that we didn't even give ourselves. Sometimes we are so carried away by activities and things happening around us that what we keep giving into are simply the influence of maybe the pressure that comes through any medium. It could be friends that put pressure on us, it could be financial pressure, it could be any kind of pressure that just makes us act the way we act or do the things we do. But if you can take time to reassess yourself, you find that it becomes easier for you.